Hello and welcome to another video from Travels with Charlie and Friends, and on this video we're in Cancun, Mexico, and we're visiting one of the brand new Hilton hotels. Well, it was new in 2024 when I visited, and it's an all-inclusive resort. Welcome then to the beachfront of the Hilton Caribe 5-star all-inclusive resort in Cancun, not too far from the airport, and we're going to put some details of the hotel on a slide coming up in a moment. And if the sea looks a little bit rough, that's because we're about to experience a hurricane. Hurricane Milton was in the Gulf of Mexico and we were just a little bit away from it, but we got the after effects, which we'll show you later in the video. This hotel has lots of restaurants and spas and pools, 540 rooms, all with balconies, 24/7 room service, 13 pools, a water park, a spa, 12 distinct restaurants and bars, private beachfront area, and if you book an enclave room you get some extra benefits, private lounges, dedicated pools and dedicated beach areas. Let's have a look in the room I was staying in. When I visited in 2024, I'd won this as a prize, and the hotel itself had only been opened for 1 year. It was a previous hotel, but it has been fully renovated to a very high standard, as you can see from this bathroom. And as we enter into the living and bedroom area, you'll see it's quite a big space, and this is a twin room with 2 queen-size beds and TV and all the facilities you could wish for. A little seating area in the corner, nice lighting and a balcony, and we'll look outside the balcony in a moment, with a fantastic sea view and a view of the resort and all of those pools, 13 pools in total around this resort. A beautiful place. As you can see, people are on the beach and in the pools. And in many of the restaurants, 12 restaurants altogether. And like I say, this was all inclusive, which included 24/7 room service as well. The gardens here are really nice. As you can see, the Hilton has been written into the grass, and there are people on the beach. And as we look around, you can see the little pools there. This is an adults only area, and we're going towards one of the bars and restaurants, and here are all the bars and restaurants here, 12 in total, and of course on top of that there is 24-hour room service and a mini bar in the room which is refreshed every day. And the one we're looking at first is this one. This is Sea Salt, which is a poolside bar and restaurant open every day from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening. And in there they serve pizzas and snacks, and of course drinks and cocktails. As well as the adult only areas, there are kids clubs and a teens club as well, so something for all the family here. And there is entertainment provided here nightly and daily. A few more details of the kids club. It's for children between the age of 4 and 12, and it's called the Beach Bunch. And there's a teen club as well as that. We're just having a walk around the resort now. It was fairly quiet when we were here. Like I say, there was a hurricane on its way, which was due to touch the tail end of it here in Cancun. And we do have a few images from that as we retreated to our room. This is the Chala Sky Bar, which again we're going to have a look at in a moment. And this is the main Vela restaurant, which is the main buffet restaurant where you can get breakfast, lunch and dinner. So open from very early in the morning till very late in the evening. And as day becomes night, we're going to go into the Vela restaurant and have a look at some of the food choices. And here we are. Again, because of the hurricane, they were shutting this restaurant early, but of course when you stay there won't be a hurricane. Well, probably not. Well, I mean, there might be, of course, but hopefully not. As we have a look around this restaurant, they were telling us to just take a big plate of food and take it back to our rooms. Nice cakes. They look like them cornflake cakes. They look nice, and to be honest, they were very nice as well. And some sushi. There wasn't loads of food available this particular night because, like I say, it was a bit windy out there. Some breads, cheeses, meats, salad, and a plate of cakes. What more would you want? And the tail end of Hurricane Milton, it wasn't so bad where we were. Just a little bit of wind and rain, nothing we've not seen in Manchester loads of times. In fact, nearly every week it's a bit windy and wet. Was a little bit wild as we look out the main window. Still looks beautiful even in the rain. This lovely Hilton resort, 24-hour room service, which we ordered some breakfast. So we're two of us, went a little bit crazy with the order, so got plenty of food, and it was really good as well, it's got to be said. And look at this now, the storm last night and the sunshine today, and a big breakfast to set us up for the day. And what a spectacular view as we're having our breakfast. There are lifts from the upper floors, so it is accessible and wheelchair friendly as we go down towards the beach. If you need something to eat down here, there is a bar serving snacks as well. You can actually eat 24 hours a day if you want to, which is a lovely idea, isn't it? Cheesecake at 4 in the morning, why not? After all, you are on your holidays. And here along the beach is Coco Mar Beach Bar, where you can sit and have a drink, or maybe go on a sun lounger and be served. This is open between 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock every day, serving snacks as well as drinks. These are little beach seats that you can sit on and grab a cocktail or two. Cocktail, anyone? I'm leaving the beach and heading back into the resort because it is lunchtime and we're going to have our lunch at Vela restaurant, so we'll show you that and some of the food in just a moment. The sky is cleared slightly. It's not raining anymore. It's still a little bit dull, but it is still extremely warm. If you've never been to Cancun, it is probably worth a visit. And this is quite a big, all-inclusive resort. So you can stay on the resort or do more. There is a gym here as well, which is open 24 hours a day, if that's what you like to do. And lovely seating area, beautifully lit, and the views here are lovely because it's covered with glass all the way around the whole of the restaurant. The Chala bar is on top of this. The best views of this resort come from the roof here at the Chala bar. I called it Chala bar, didn't I, before? Maybe it is pronounced Chala. Let's wander up the steps and take a look at the magnificent view. An overview of the whole resort and the beach in front. There is actually a pool up here as well, and food is served here too. And this is for those that have the enclave rooms. So a quick look round until we got kicked out. Riff-raff not allowed up here. So they sent us back down to the main areas. Well, let's have a look now at Sandbar Social, which is the teen club, and there's also a games room down there with some kids playing video games, so plenty for kids to do. And some more bars to look at down here. Like I say, lots of bars and restaurants here. We showed you the slide earlier with all the different ones. And this is the lobby bar. So somewhere else where you can have a drink. There's also a bar called the waiting bar, which is where you would wait before going for dinner. And somewhere to have a picture taken. which if I remember rightly, I did. And more looking around. Now this, Azulinda, is a coffee shop and it's open 24 hours a day. Yes, you can go at 3 in the morning and have a slice of cake and a cup of coffee if you want to. And look at this, the cakes were beautiful, the staff were amazing, and the coffee was great. And that looks like a salad bar, and there is a large shop here, so let's have a walk around the shop. And whilst we've not looked around all of this resort, I think we've seen quite a lot of the different areas here. We always want to leave you wanting to see more. We'll put more details of the resort down in the description box. And please do like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really does mean a lot to me when we get new subscribers and new followers. And have you stopped here? What did you think of it? Would you visit again? What are your recommendations for things to do if you're in Cancun? And we're now outside the resort, going through the main entrance here into the reception. Lots of different room types that they have here, and more details can be found at their website, which we'll put details in the description box below. But here's a little slide of some of the room options that are available at this hotel. And some of the beachfront suites look particularly nice with their own pool and plunge pool, jacuzzi. They look absolutely amazing. And the room I was in for 2 adults will cost around £400 per night in August. And you can sometimes get better rates if booked as part of a package or if you're a member of the Hilton Honours scheme. And we're now heading towards the water park, which is great for the kids. Sort of at the back of this circular building, where at the front of that circular building, one restaurant and another restaurant at the back of it, which is that one, the Maxwell restaurant. And ooh, there comes the water. It was so hot I could just have stood under that, and that would have been nice. And they do have spa and fitness facilities here, including a gym that opens for 24 hours a day. And these images I've taken from the Hilton website, and I will put details of the website in the description box below this video. And that's about it from this 5-star Hilton resort in Cancun, Mexico. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.